What was the reason for Amitabha to establish the Western Pure Land? I mean, there were Buddha views already, so what was the necessity that he had to create this Western Pure Land? If you think about it, the reason for establishing the Pure Land was really why Shakyamuni Buddha established the Sangha. It was because he wanted to create an environment where a person could reach enlightenment in a more suitable way. The laymen, practitioners, for them to obtain advanced stages of the transcendental path and enlightenment, it is full of distractions and is practically impossible. Whenever that we open our eyes, we listen to the world, all we hear are distractions, pulling us away from the transcendental path. Although we may have learned about that transcendental path, but it is practically impossible for us to attain it. Because we have domestic responsibilities, social obligations, we have to make a living, have to go to work, and therefore it is incompatible with the perfect observance of precepts and morality, and not to speak of practicing one-pointedness meditation. This is not to say that living in this world, having a job is not compatible with our cultivation. Of course, there is a possibility of attaining enlightenment while holding a job, as long as we can learn from it. But it's not easy. It will take a lot of effort, a lot of concentration, and many people don't fit the criteria. Therefore, the Buddha was so compassionate to open another avenue so that those who could not follow the difficult path could still attain enlightenment. And being the jack of all trades, master of none, is going to be very difficult. You have to really focus. And if you want to be successful in the mindfulness of Amitabha, you really have to observe the precepts, practice meditation, and uncover your wisdom. Those three steps need to be performed. And it's not very easy, especially for those who have jobs that prevent them to observe the precepts. The purpose for which the Sangha was founded by Shakyamuni Buddha, for those who felt the pull of the transcendental, they have this interest towards liberation and enlightenment. For them to be successful and to live a holy life, an ideal environment was needed. When we join the Sangha, and better yet, when we are in Sukhavati, we are in an environment where it is much easier to attain enlightenment. And that is the whole reason why Sukhavati was created in the first place. Pure Land is established on exactly the same principle as when Shakyamuni Buddha 3,000 years ago established the Sangha. An opportunity for those who have not realized enlightenment can realize enlightenment. So seeing how hard it is for sentient beings, burdened as they are with the miseries of mundane existence, and even to hear the Dhamma is difficult, much less practicing it. Realizing that Bodhisattva, our compassion, created this Buddha field. And with this ideal environment, it is very conducive towards higher degrees of development of the consciousness. So Amitabha making the attainment of Buddhahood contingent upon the establishment of the Buddha field. And the criteria are relatively simple. According to the Infinite Life Sutra, by observing a few elementary ethical precepts with the desire to migrate to the Western Pure Land, one can be successful. Or in the Amida Sutra, the simpler version of it, one can simply invoke his name and take rebirth in the Western Pure Land. So Sukhavati here is a kind of a cosmic Sangha, much more perfect than the one that we have here on earth. There are advantages of being in Sukhavati. One is that in that environment, in the spiritual kingdom, one is free from evil destinies. In other words, there are no more issues with falling into the three evil realms. And that there would not be any problems of food and clothing and just to make a living. None of that to worry about. And the best thing about it is that attainment of enlightenment is assured. There is no falling back. No matter how long it will take you to do so, millions of years, you will never fall into three evil realms, and that you are destined to attain supreme Buddhahood.